Hello everybody, welcome to another movie night review. I just finished watching a film that I had never watched before. It's called Monsters. It's the one on the top. This is a double feature film, Blu-ray disc. The bottom I have seen, and this is why I actually ordered this Blu-ray. The top, I've never seen it before. Wow, okay. Now, first of all, this film is in English, although the Blu-ray is Italian. And of course there is an option for Italian if you prefer to. But anyway, let's talk about this film, Monsters. Oh my. It's really, it hurts me when I have to say things that are not very good for a science fiction film, especially for one which my guess is it didn't have a huge budget. Here's the thing. This movie has issues. None of them have to do anything with the budget. The story of the movie, which is basically told in the first few seconds of the film, so this is not a spoiler, is that sometime NASA sent a probe in our own solar system to explore possibilities of alien life forms. No specifics given. This probe returns to Earth, has an accident or something, and over North Mexico it crashes. As a result of that, new alien life forms appear in North Mexico. And yeah. Okay, it's quite interesting so far, I guess. Oh my, this was painful. Now, it's literally just a few minutes since I finished watching this. So I'm still trying to recover my own thoughts and trying to be as objective as possible. Yeah, I haven't prepared at all for this review. For me, this film is a disaster. It tries so many things, it does so many things very well, and it fails completely as a whole. Alright. The story is about a couple of people, Americans, trying to go back to the United States, which is kind of difficult because northern Mexico is under what's called, I don't remember the proper word now, but they have walled off the whole region so that these monsters, these aliens, don't get out of there. These monsters, which in this huge area of northern Mexico, cause havoc. Kind of. These monsters, which have size apparently from quite small, although I don't think I have seen any, to huge, talking about Transformers size. Oh no, actually much larger than that. Have you seen the film Pacific Rim? Yeah, similar size, I think. Yeah, they can reach that size, approximately. And they are very scary. For octopus, that is. Now, they never say anything to that extent, but in terms of how they look, they are like giant octopus that can walk on land. Fair enough. Whatever. I don't mind. I don't care. Okay, I'll come out and say it. This film is boring. Boring. How can you have what appears at least to be an alien invasion of sorts, infestation, fighting for their lives, a trip to survive, a trip to safety, you have army fighting, everything, and it's boring. How can you make such a story, how can you take such a story and make it a boring film? Well, this is it. Monsters. It's not that the story is bad, as I said. No, the story is actually quite good, in theory. I don't know, of course, how the script is, so perhaps they followed the script to the letter, and the script is terrible, and that's the problem. Or perhaps it was an issue with directing or editing. I have no idea, of course, because I don't have access to the script or anything related to production. So I don't know who to blame for this, but God, this is a boring film. I can't say anything about the story in more detail because I avoid spoilers, although I am very tempted to spoil it, but I'm not going to do it. Yeah. Wow. There are some messages in favor of immigration. Yeah. They go that way too. And I'm not even going to... Nah, that's enough. Just mentioning it is enough. Thankfully, they don't try to, it's not too much propaganda that way. But God damn, this is one of the most boring films I have seen in years. And I'm talking about science fiction. Actually, I have seen one worse film. I'm not going to talk about it now. But that was an older film. Like 25 years old, I think. I'll talk about that another time. Now, there is some action, which is not bad. The special effects, visual effects, from okay to quite good. You're not going to see anything perfect or anything so bad it's laughable. No. Well, yeah, for the most part. Sound and music, very well done. Very well done. Photography, quite good. Quite good, and it's quite interesting that, if I'm not mistaken, the same guy did the photography and the directing. I don't know. It's just, perhaps he should have stayed with photography as a main job. Anyway, the acting is, yeah. Here's the thing. The problem with criticizing or reviewing acting is quite difficult because you have to, in my opinion, have to know in advance how much of this that you don't like is the fault of the director and or the script. Because if the script is in a certain way and the director says do it this way and the actors just do it as the director tells them, then can you really blame the actors? What I mean is, I have seen better acting elsewhere, anywhere else. And no, I don't think it's the problem with the actors. I don't think so. Well, at least the woman. I'm not sure about the man. Yeah, there are two main heroes in the film. And there are several other, I'm not sure if they are actors or if they are just random people who they took to say a few lines. Yeah, those are terrible. Really, really terrible. Apart from perhaps one guy. But yeah, that's probably a budget decision, and you know, I understand. It's a boring film. Now the main hero, there are two heroes, I said, a man and a woman. The man, the character, not the actor, the character is the least likable hero character in any film ever. Ever. He is annoying, and not in the, you know, beef kind of way, you know, from Back to the Future. No. I'm not sure this was done on purpose. He just, I want to throw up. So annoying. I wanted him to die, the character. I couldn't stand seeing him, hearing him. The woman is better. Now but there's definitely lacking things there. Story-wise, character development, there are huge gaps that do not help this film at all. So boring. What else can I say about this film? Has some good story elements, apart from the, you know, overall story arc, that are definitely very clever. Well done. Although I've seen them before, but still they're done very well. It's one of the few movies that I remember, science fiction or even action, where you see dead children. So yeah, you are going to see a few quite nasty shots of dead children. Well, obviously, well, hopefully they're not actually dead. Yeah, so if you have a problem with that, don't definitely skip this film, if for nothing else. Yeah, the characters. One thing that annoyed me even more than probably anything else is this constant push to make these two people top a couple, a romantic couple. Just so, it was so forceful, so fake, so yeah, just disgusting. It had, this film has moments where you think that this was built, yeah, let's go with that, by a committee. Just take points. Oh, we want that, we want a romance, we want this, we want that. Yeah. Here's the script. Terrible. Do I recommend watching this film? Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially if you have seen every other film in existence. Then yes, definitely, it's a must see. Alright, let's stop attacking the film. Of course, some people might like it, no problem with that. Monsters. It's funny here at the back. Here, yeah, come on, focus there. In Italian, I think it says Il Nuovo District 9, which I think it means the new District 9 film. Now, District 9 was a film which was released a few years ago, science fiction film. It doesn't have many common elements with this, apart from aliens, kind of. I think they're aliens, I don't know what they are. But, yeah, I want to comment on this. If this is the new District 9, which I'm not a huge fan of, then this is not new District 9, this is not anything like District 9, this is not anything like Mars Attacks, this is not anything like, I don't know, this is not anything like anything else. This is poor. This is not poor, this is poo. I'm annoyed that I actually bought this. Now, thankfully I actually, as I mentioned earlier, I bought this for the other film, which I have seen, and I like it. Nah, I'm sorry, I cannot do this. I'll just keep saying bad things about it. Definitely do not recommend watching this. Well, of course, no one's gonna stop you. And my final review grade is 2 mosquitoes out of 7 dwarfs. Thank you very much for watching.